I just got attacked by a scorpion. I hope I'm out of range because I actually didn't think I was going to pass out just then. I actually got attacked because I was chopping some of the obsidian there, killing some time. I thought I'd lured it far enough away. Clearly not. Um, and I got torpored. I didn't think I was going to pass out, so I got really lucky actually because I just flew a little bit away. I'm just about to wake up now. Let's hop right back on here. I was chopping some of this little obsidian right here, which you'll see him guarding very patiently, knowing I'll be back. What a guy. See if we can get him off of there. He attacked. They obviously can crawl up very steep inclines. I'm starving again. Luckily, I also have water because I've got that nice canteen. So I definitely have some nice ways to save my rear end. Looks like he's probably stuck down there now, so I might have gotten it right finally. Having my moth not on attack was good. Having a lot of health for me, actually, what is my health? I was just hit with torpor. The amazing thing is like, now that's him. Come on, stop that. See, I only have 200. He's got 5,700. So I'm still starving again. I just filled up on food too. I'm actually pretty lucky here. But you can see my health. I probably got taken down when you eat like I've just been doing. Health goes up very quickly. So I was probably down to about a third health. So that was pretty lucky. Armor also helps. If I'd had this armor on, it would be even better, but it's cold. And if I put this armor on, I'm going to start freezing and taking a lot more damage. But I'm still greedy, and I still want the obsidian, because obsidian is very useful in the game. So I'm going to go here and finish this job up, which I didn't do before. Generally, you're safe as long as you scout the area and kite everybody away, which I didn't do well enough, obviously. But because nothing really spawns near you. That's why I kind of stay with my tames most of the time when I'm taming something, because you really don't want other animals spawning right around you. Because you get a couple of even the tiniest little compy. There's none of those on this map, but something like that will just destroy. Will just destroy your the quality of your tame, and then could just eat the whole thing up entirely if it's a bigger carnivore that's going after it. It's a little more crystal there. I kind of don't need any more crystal now. I'm sure I'm going to regret that later, because I forget what we need crystal for, and that's totally something I should be looking at. But I know I'm going to need obsidian sooner rather than later, because once we get that fabricator, I have some really good guns that I want. So there was one right there. I'm just gonna. There's another one there. Obsidian that is. They're kind of hidden around here. All of these are accessible on foot. I've even done that on a number of different maps, because that's where there's this path that loops around. But generally, you won't get a direct line up the mountain. You are going to have to take a circuitous one, and the point, of course, is to expose you to as many of these wonderful carnivores as possible. Alright, I'm going to get rid of stone, starving again. So let's see. I'm going to transfer this because I still need to be fairly light. Moth is only at half weight. I don't think I want anything more in here though. Though I am going to be greedy and look to see if there's any more obsidian. So you'll notice that now it's more just metal nodes and salt. Obsidian, of course, is restricted to the tops of mountains. On some maps, there actually are some pretty easily accessible obsidian nodes. In the northeastern portion of the original island map. There's some really easily accessible obsidian nodes on this, fairly low on the side of a mountain. No, I don't know why that one's yellow while the other ones are white. And I don't really have the weight to spare. I think this is sulfur? Yeah. And I forget. Is sulfur very heavy? No. Let's get some sulfur. So with sulfur and salt, you can make preserving salts, which doubles the amount of time to expire of anything in, I think, pretty much any device, like any refrigerator. I think this even works in the actual refrigerator. I know it works in the... I know it works. Let's just drop this. Thank you. Very nice glitch. I know it works in the preserving bin, which we have, though. We are definitely going to make a generator and a bunch of refrigerators for the new location. And I do believe I'm going to need some crystal for that, but I think I also have quite a bit of crystal, so it's not too much of a problem. This is just wonderful stuff. Okay, let's dump that. See, the sulfur is just not taking up much weight, so I am inclined to just keep going here because I know it's fairly safe. That, of course, is invoking the wrath of the gods, and I expect something to run up here. Honestly, one of your best defenses is using your ears. The saber-tooths are about the fastest thing that are fairly quiet. The raptors can be quiet, but their footsteps are quite loud. On the other hand, if you're hearing a raptor's footsteps, it's too close and you've kind of made a mistake. I am going to transfer. Let's use the correct. I'm just going to ditch the flint because I don't need it. I definitely want to keep all the sand and the sap, though I can certainly transfer those over. I do not need any thatch. Doesn't save any space, but whatever. I have tons of thatch. That's a fantastic little mistake there. I think it's because I'm so high that it's cut off the sky. Yay for good coding. It is tempting to like try to get... Actually, I don't think I have enough levels for that red. I think I just need, what, 2 more? Yeah, 2 more levels and I'll be able to open up that red there. But it is daytime. Let's go see how much we can see down in that area. I don't know how the lighting engine works in the game, but as you can tell, it's not a great lighting engine. So my guess is we're going to have some visibility down there now. There do seem to be 2 cracks where they come together over here. Things can fall in from above you. I've had raptors fall on my head. That is super wonderful. I'm just going to review it here because I haven't done in a while. Let's just get some stamina back on our moth here that I really need to feed. She can feed while... Let's get this out. She can eat all of those things. So let's just transfer 1, 2. She'll just spend some time eating while we're flying. Let's go down. Take a look. I could have sworn I saw something actually flying in there, but nah, the heck with it. I'll just go. No, it's just... See, things fall in here and glitch all the time. There frequently are raptors down here. Looks like... Okay, so you can walk in from here. And... Hello. Nice looking raptor. Oh, with a green crest. I've actually not seen one like that. That's pretty cool. Alright, so if you want to walk in there, you can certainly do that from the relatively dangerous river area. This way is just looking right back down towards home on the, what is that, the east side of the gap. But there's a parallel gap on the other side as well. Let's get that map away. But so you can walk in here, which is fine. There are some resources that sand bit is really a problem. Okay, so here's a beehive. The problem is I don't think I can reach it. Yep. And I forget, but I think they might even be able to knock you off of your mount. So let's see. We're matching stamina, so let's do that. So if I fly up and try to grab it, I don't even think I can. See, there's no, it doesn't give me the option to grab. So we're going to ignore that one for now. Now I could just make a platform and go up there, and I'll probably do that eventually. But there are a few that you can just sort of stand and grab. Oh, so for instance, these two guys are dangerous. In fact, I am more than interested in kiting them outside. Okay guys, come get me. We definitely want them outside. I don't really want them to hurt the parasaur, but there's no way around. Oh no, maybe they'll just chase me. No, no, yeah, well, carnivores, what are we going to do? Okay, they're probably still going to chase me, so let's go down here. Okay, guys, come on. Just going to eat that. Alright, so this is more just in case I need to run, do something, get knocked off my moth, get stuck somewhere else. Really don't need carnivores. Come on, come get me. I hear ya. That looked nice. Okay, so you're staying down here. They don't aggro for very long, so I can just fly up to here, have a seat for a few seconds. They'll give up. That's another... fantastic. It's like he's like, I'm going to grow up to be a big giant titanosaur, like my friend. Yeah, love the glitches into the sides here. Alright, so let's find... I don't have this memorized. It has been years since I was in here. But as long as we fly along here, we'll find some beehives that are at accessible locations. This is one of them. So there's just a parasaur, which is a good indication. So for this, usually what I do... First of all, I'm not on a moth, but actually I think I have been in the past. I think I can climb up this. Can I? Oh no, I can't. What do I do? I need to put my moth on following. Passive is good. Could, but it will follow me now. I think let's see if I can hop off here. Sure can. So what you do, you just gather honey and hop on your ride and go. Maybe I should do this first. Just go, what is it, E to where? Yeah, there, so just switched. Alright, I always like to get 260 health. E. And I think sometimes I get knocked, so taking damage, not taking much damage. That was it? That was lame. But sort of, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of damage, and I have really good armor on, so like if you went in here as a base level, you'd get killed. Alright, immediately transfer the honey to here because you only have a little over an hour with it. If I'd had preserving salts, I think you need, yeah, I was just thinking, I don't think I can make them on, so let's go. I don't think you can make preserving salts on the fly. I should have preserving salts in the moth right now. Of course, we just grabbed the key things that we needed for them, so it's not going to happen just yet, but the sulfur that is. But we really should have that in the moth so that we can get that stuff to last that much longer. So I'm looking for another. There's another one around here. So this, I think, is one of the first caves you can go into in here, and we would know it if it kicked me off of my moth, because you can't take flyers into caves. This is definitely a cave. So this is a preview of some of the things that we'll see later on. Oh, overheating. Oh, because I'm let's get this arm. Oh, you followed me in. I didn't think you could do that. And that's why you also, let's see. Yeah. Oh no. I can still fly. Oh no, see, I got kicked. I got kicked for got kicked for flying. Let's get out. Yeah, you're not allowed to fly a flyer in most caves because it kind of, I mean, it makes total sense because it breaks the challenge. Like, the points of the caves is they're essentially a puzzle to get to the goodies in there. There are drops and there are, let's go, you're not following anymore. I do want to put you as close to the beginning as possible so you don't get bothered. And now that I changed my clothes, we can go in and at least have a look. This is basically where I just do something stupid and get killed, but you know, why not? Let's take a look. So caves tend to have bats, and it has lots of them, so they tend to be kind of overwhelming. That's why I'm looking up a whole lot. Spiders, I can't imagine there'd be spiders in these caves with all of this webbing. And then it's a bit of a maze, so you sort of need to be able to follow where you're going. And I think I mentioned the megalania. So there's actually a hole in the cave up there, which is interesting. The megalania is actually a, probably not, I might not be saying it correctly, but it is a dino that hangs on the roof and is usually not super obvious, but sometimes it is, that it's going to drop on your head, and they are very powerful, and they basically will just destroy you as a lower level person like myself. I'm just basically waiting until I see something that has spawned in, and then we're going to go back. You can see there's some, I don't know if that's obsidian, but it probably is. That's probably where I'm supposed to go in the cave. You can cross over and get there if we wanted to. Why not, huh? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's keep going. So that might be crystal, or is it just salt? That's almost certainly crystal. I mean, let me just take a pick at it just to take a look. Crystal, no problem. Just drop the stone. It is hot in the cave, and that's kind of their way of making sure that you don't get too comfortable with wearing your better armor. I just want to make sure I can walk out of here without having something jump on my head, you know, because I'm sort of walking the easy way here. Huh, that's the nice lighting there. Well done. So that was the way back. So let's go this way. So I took a look at the up way. We're now looking at the down way. And let's see what's around this corner. And no, we will not be taking on any bad guys here. This is almost bothersome that there's nothing here. I want to see something. There we go. So there are your bats. That is just absolutely standard. They can be pretty powerful. They do poison you. I die to them a lot. So even level 12 doesn't matter. It's a dead parachute or something, or a design. Anyway, we're far enough away to where the bats won't go for us, but I think we are done here. However, we will keep this cave in mind because this might be the first cave we go through. It's pretty easily accessible, especially with the moth. And this, you know, might be a fun thing to do. What you'll want to do with a cave like this is you want to build yourself a little structure at the beginning, a couple of beds, because you're gonna die. Or at least I'm gonna die. Maybe better players won't. But you can see it's sort of hitching and having some problems there because you're transferring maps. Technically, even though you can see in there, it's a separate map, and that's how I get kicked off of Dusty here. Alright, so we've already wasted a little bit of the time for our honey. It doesn't matter. We'll craft before we're done. Yeah, I don't even remember which way we came in or out. But if I can find another Okay, we definitely weren't here, which is fine. I mean, we can kite those guys around. I just don't remember where the other bits of honey are. There was one right on the ground. You could just walk right up to it. But so here's another exit. We could get some levels out of that. There's almost certainly a... there's another one. There's almost certainly a Explorer note or something there. I don't think I can get this one. This one is one that I've never been able to get on a... I don't know, maybe not. Hold on. Oops, I didn't want to land. Let's try this. If I exit here... Oh, I want you to follow me, though. Let's go back down. I forgot to put Dusty back onto follow. You following? Yes. Sorry, I didn't see the text. I must have missed it. So that way, Dusty will not go very far away. So you always, almost always hop off to the right, as you can see there. Dusty's right here. Gather honey. And I didn't change my outfit, so let's see what happens. That was a little dumb. I'm taking some damage, down almost a third. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, that's enough. Let's eat a little bit because I'm going to be recovering. So that was pretty good. There actually is another source of honey in here, but we've got enough. We're just going to waste the rest of it, so there's no reason not to get it. It does replenish when you're gone. Oh, let's go back to the regular brightness. It does replenish when you're gone. Oh, is that... Sorry, when I see lighting changes like that, it does change with, yeah, location. But it can also change, of course, when there's a heat wave, and I don't have my little friend on my shoulder. Here's another water source. So we have another well. We could put it here. This is also a fairly flat place for building. That's kind of why these things are put here this way, to be good places to build. Make sure nobody's chasing me, because I wasn't paying much attention to my stamina. And that is definitely something that you start taking for granted when you just fly around a bunch, until you don't, until your moth has to go, or your RG or whoever has to go down. When you have, there we go. Actually, I wanted to just show you where we're at in the map. I think I already did, but there you go. The sort of where the dot, the pointer end is right now is essentially where that crack is that we just flew into. But yeah, one of the problems with getting too used to flying is not paying attention to your stamina. All right, I think we're good here. Trying to think if I want to go back and make... Yeah, I think we could do that. We'll just make this slightly longer, and we can make it now because the salvo root should be there. We're actually going to need 2 of them, so if it's not there, I'll definitely cut the video until that shows up. But assuming these things keep going while we're gone, we should have 2 of each of the vegetables there for each one. And that's just to make a single one. I would like to actually have more, because we have enough honey and we have enough sap for, I think, 5 veggie cakes, which is a whole bunch. Also enough stimulant for 5, and then it's fiber and water. Actually, that's something I need to do, is we need to get the water skins and just everything full up so that we can make as many of these cakes as possible. It's all going to depend on how many of the of those wonderful vegetables we have. I hope they have been accumulating in the time that we've been gone. I do know that the bee honey accumulates when you're gone. Like, I think it accumulates fairly quickly, which is why it's just easy to detect. But it is, that's why I think everything accumulates that way, but who knows? I don't know that much about the game, so there you have it. Let's get back here, because, like, for instance, I have to pet him again. He's definitely expired his little pet action. So now, oh, I didn't put the honey in the moths, and I don't want you following me. There we go. I didn't want to put the... I wanted to put the honey into the moths. There we go. We have enough. So it'll stay here for 2.5 hours, so that's good. Yeah, I made a mistake and didn't put the honey in the moth's inventory. It'll just last longer there. I put the sap somewhere, the other sap. Oh, I think it was in here, because I ran out of space. There we go. Okay, so we got loads of sap. Let's go see. Actually, no. Well, yeah, let's just grab all this stuff. And let's exit. Where is... That's fine. I'm just going to take all these and stick them in moth. Because that moth needs to eat. I'm not sure. I guess I'm putting all of this in here, though I think we're going to grind it somewhere else. I don't need the armor anymore, and I think I've got space here for it, so we'll dump it there. And we've got this. Alright, so... Actually, I think I could have made it, right? There. Make the 3 or whatever it's going to make. You may eat. Alright, you're going to let me go? There we go. Let's see how things are going. So the way these can get destroyed also is collateral damage. If 2 dinos are fighting, all of this can be damaged, and the first thing, of course, that will die is the crops themselves. Let's see what we have. 5. So it's been accumulating in our absence, and that's great. We have 1. That's it. Okay, so it'll randomly make a seed every now and then, but it will only ever make 1. So we're waiting on that to make another. That's less good because we're not ready yet. 4 of those. Okay, so we're a little behind. Doesn't matter. We still have other things to do because we have to put up the cooking pot. So let's get everything ready, and hopefully that last salvo root will be ready to go by the time we get everything ready. So we've gotten a free from a drop. Not that it's expensive to make or anything, but we've gotten a free cook pot. In fact, we have 2. We'll put 1 down here because we'll take the other one with us to the new house. Let's chuck it down next to our fire. Doesn't really matter where it goes. You just go there. You don't really need to punch it either. It's really not necessary. I'm just going to put 2 in here. They're not going to go bad because... Oh, 3 minutes. Maybe they will. Never mind. These have a fairly fast expiry, and I didn't remember that. How long are they going to last here? 30 minutes. All right. That's pretty quick. Okay. Back to my cheat sheet here. We have honey. We have sap. We need stimulant, fiber, water. So let's get all the stuff that doesn't go bad and stick it into our pockets. Stimulant is here. I'm super going to find these things. Stimulant, fiber, and the sap doesn't go bad either. So we've got that. We also need water, so we're going to go to our water well, which is convenient because hopefully that other salvo root will be ready for us. This water jar will work fine. I think I only really... you can use the canteen, but there's kind of no need. We've got water skins here. In fact, we've got loads of them. Oh, the water jar also was... There's a bug in the game. If you put a water jar into one of these... any storage container, it supposedly keeps the water from when you put it in there. That's what it reads as. But when you actually put it into your inventory, it updates, and then you don't have any water. So it is a little misleading there. But you know, you learn it once, and you remember eventually, just like I did there. I remembered because I saw it, which is technically not remembering. Still 1. Okay, let's at least get this. They'll start leaking, but doesn't matter. Oh, so, okay, one more thing. Just need 2 of those. One more thing would be, you have to cook. You have to cook it. So we'll also need to get a little bit of wood. You can use spark powder or I think there's something else you can use, but we've got wood, so we'll use that. Don't need all of that. In fact, I'm probably not even going to need that much, so there we go. Alright, so what we need now is honey for each one. We need 2 honeys and 2 of each of the vegetables. So, not sure how long it's going to take to get those other veggies, but we've got all of these waiting in here for us. And I guess we'll have to wait. We'll go back because we're pretty much ready to go and grab that stuff and be done. So if it's not there, I guess I will put it on pause for a bit until it is, because who knows, it could be 10 minutes or a half an hour. Don't really know what the grow time for these things is. Let's take a look. You get nothing. Well, you get 1 thing and you need 2 things. Alright then, we will pick it right back up here in a short while. Alright, we're not actually there yet, but as you can hear, I said here, that little trill means that some sort of interesting weather is about to happen. I kind of don't want to be caught out in it if it's the sandstorm, frankly, or if it's the heat. It is now, what time of day is it? It is in the morning, which means if it is the heat, it's going to get super hot, which is a shame because there is a green drop right there, which is a ring. Oh, it's a sandstorm. So what this does is it saps your... Oh, that's right. It saps your endurance. You can see mine is going down now. Because I have the desert glasses on, can't really see them very well, I think, but I can do this? No. I thought there was a way. No, that's not it. I thought there was a way. I think if I hold down one of the buttons, I can go around and you can see my glasses on. So the glasses mean I can see a little better than getting completely blacked out, but I'm basically losing my energy level. My stamina. I can just come in and I'll lose it. I think also this will cause the goggles to take damage. I don't think anything else takes damage, but I believe this will start to take damage. So it's got 41 durability right now. We'll find out. Also, while you're outside, you collect sand. Isn't that great? We have to fill these water skins again because they've already gone empty. These have to be at a quarter at least for them to work. But I did get a green drop, and that has given me a place to put the sheep that's safe. So once I get the sheep, I'm just going to build this right next door. We're going to put the sheep in there, and we're going to keep it there until we get the Archie. And that's going to be the way to do it. So I have my energy back, but I don't know. Can I fly with him? Or is his energy shot too? Gonna get water. Gonna eat. I'm just doing it slowly because I don't know what I'm doing, but I haven't done this before. Oh, I can't go fast. Never mind, that's no good. Yeah. So my energy is going down even though I'm doing nothing. Just sort of thinking about what this is like. Well, this is an example of what the weather is during the sandstorm. It's actually worse if you don't have the goggles. There's at least some visibility here. But yeah, it's less good. You actually can't, so as you can see, I can't sprint. So is there any difference? Like when my stamina goes out, do I go even slower? Do I start taking some damage? So let's just find out. And the old stamina goes to 0 here. So it has 0 stamina. Yeah, I actually went even slower. So good to know. Let's go inside. Just recover that. So I'm gonna have to wait this out, but Just figured I'd show you what the effects of the sandstorm are. I could probably go down to our wonderful... You also need to eat a lot to regain your stamina under these conditions. Because I'm a glutton for punishment, let's go down here, and you know, if we get to half stamina before we get there, we'll just go back. But in any case, this, yeah, this should be okay. He's doing fine. You have to know where you're going, obviously, and of course it is dangerous if you bump into carnivores that you don't want to see. That's really what it is. It's just like the lack of visibility. So let's just do that. Dusty will actually regain stamina while I check here. We have 2. Alright. Let's go back. Yeah, Dusty's doing fine. So, we're good. Maybe I should head towards home. That was well done there. We'll be able to cook our first veggie cake. And I'll just toss it in the fridge. And when that's done, I'll have to wait out the sandstorm. I don't really want to cheat and close and open again, but you know, we'll see if I tell you if I do. Let's get all our things together. So, we have... I was just there and I needed water. That was really silly. We have water. There's enough here. I will just use that. That was... yeah, well done. Okay, so we need... Hold on, where's my cheat sheet? I think we need 2 honey. Are any of these like spoiling quicker than any others? Not really. Okay, so 2 honey. We have the 4... Did I toss my things back away? Did I do that? Did I do something that silly? I thought I had the sap on me. No, this is funny. So I've put the sap somewhere, now I need to go find it. Let's just see if Dusty has it. That's hilarious. I love that. Well, if I can't find the sap, this is going to be a short trip. But then this is a good example of how ARK goes sometimes. You put something away, and you just don't remember where you put it. There it is. Oh yeah, because I was dumping all the stuff back that I'd gotten from the drop. Okay, so I've got the sap, I've got the honey, I've got one of the 3 things which is about to go bad, so get out of my way. Indoor animals can be a small problem. 1, 2, I'm going to put 3 out there just in case they go bad. And we've already got water. I have to look at my cheat sheet to make sure I got it right. Stimulant, fiber, water. The only thing I might not have is fiber. Right, let's try it out. I thought I'd gone to get, this is, once again, planning. And I forgot this stuff because I put everything away. Excessively putting things away just really doesn't go in your favor. Looks like we're almost done out here. I'm just going to light it. I'm going to put my canteen in there, and we're just going to throw everything in there and hope I got it all. Let's look at the cheat sheet while it's going. Huh, the canteen went to nothing. That's not good. I've got to get this out. No, that was useless. That was some kind of wonderful there. Let's put the honey back. Let's just go fill the bags. That was interesting that this canteen just went immediately to 0, but at least we got our visibility back so we can do this. So, yay ARK. So I'm not entirely sure why the canteen... You know, it probably also gets drained by the desert. So let's just put everything in there. Let's see, let's fill these first, just in case we... Alright. We're good. I also don't think I put the fiber in there. So that's also imperfect. Honey sap free veggies. I also want that just lit right now. So we're going to put that back in there. I just want it ready to go. In fact, let's put the things in there that we need that don't go bad, because that's where you're really supposed to leave them. And let's grab the stuff that does go bad. So I want to get that at the very end. Okay, 1, 2. I'm just going to grab them all. I don't care. They're going to replenish. It's just the other one that isn't going to replenish as quickly. All right. Probably don't need spoiled meat in there. Let's see what happens. Show me the magic. So I've done it right. See, now it's where I'm going. What am I missing? What have I done wrong? Stimulant, fiber, water, sap, honey. There's no honey in there. Oh, no, it already went. That's because it happened when... Okay, so you notice the spoil time's not too bad for that. We're done here. I'm just going to get everything out because I don't have any more of the savo root, but that was hilarious. I psyched myself out because when I looked down, it changed. Alright, those two are going to decompose soon, but very quickly we're going to have more of that stuff than we know what to do with, and I'm not even going to know where to store it. I'm going to put the sap back here. I don't even care about the charcoal. I think I've got it here. I just want to get some stuff out of my pockets, that's all. So I don't even really care what these things are. I need this, I need that. I don't need heavy wood. I don't want to lose the stimulant in case I do something stupid. Let's go tame and cage temporarily for safety purposes. Our friend. And yes, I've flown by the nascent base a couple of times. You can kind of sort of see what's happening to it. Not much more since last time. Just getting the second layer of the circle up and done. Alright. Place your bets on whether you think the sheep is there or not. There's so many reasons for it not to be there. From being culled by the game, in terms of the engine, or by being eaten by any of those things over there that are running around. I'm honestly not anticipating it being there, but it'll be great if somehow it is. Mostly because I see like there's been a round, at least one round of new animals put in here, so the odds that it hasn't been culled and then just replaced with something else are actually fairly low. But we'll see. We saw it vaguely around here. Yell if you see it. The fact that there are herbivores around is at least good. That means that no carnivores, or that fewer, it's less likely that a carnivore ate it. But on the other hand, I do not see our happy little sheep. So what we'll probably do if we don't find her here is we will put our cake in the fridge and we will save it for the next one. It won't last super long in the fridge. You'll notice I did not put the cake into my moths inventory because the moth will eat it. Because all herbivores like it. So, and I haven't... Oh, it's still there. Oh, wow. Okay, just want to make sure. What am I going to get eaten or... So I saw a pego over there. I don't even want to deal with the stupid pego. Alright. You go here. I hope it takes just one. Okay, Shep. Watch this. Do you like how they run? and that's it. Because this is like the lowest end. Oh. Don't... Oh my god, what did he steal? Don't... this is bad. This is actually bad. This is actually bad. Because he attacked the... Oh my goodness. Alright, I have to think. Just get this stupid thing down, and the problem is that I didn't put it down. And if the stupid thing's... Here, you take that. If he steals it from me, that's fine. I also want to put you on passive because you're probably neutral. Yeah, neutral's fine, that's fine. He's following me, that's fine. Let's actually not do that. 6, boom, house. Can I ride you into the house? Because if I can't, that's going to be... Oh, perfect. Alright, you're in the house. Let's get the walls down. The door doesn't really matter, but I got this all for free, so I'm using it. Where's the ceiling? I don't see the ceiling. That is hilarious. 6, I must have put it back because I am super great. I will just make a ceiling out of something. That's fine. Not sure why I'm putting it door on this side. 8, alright, you are mostly safe. There's no ceiling. That is hilarious. That is just the best. Let's make a thatched ceiling. Doesn't really matter. So the danger to this guy now is basically just accidentally being caught in a fight. The way that this won't be a problem, wasn't going to be a problem, is that this has a lot of health, like 10,000. Like that's really good. There's no fight that's going to stay there. That's going to be a problem. But and actually, it's pretty out of the way too. Like this is a, not really actually. That's funny. Do we? Yeah, we do kind of. Yeah, we do slope down to the desert, so it's imperfect, but it's not bad, honestly. But it can still get hurt. So what I want to do then, I really would like a wooden ceiling. So, what did that thing steal? Oh, he probably stole the roof. I wasn't paying attention. It was a little weird. It was, you know, I wasn't thinking super fast. Let's go, because I think we had to go in crafting. Wooden wall. No, actually, that's funny. I don't have the wooden roof. Ceiling, excuse me, wrong word. 60 wood, some fiber and thatch. What do I have? I've got fiber. I have no thatch, but we'll get that from chopping down. I don't want to be too close to that pego, but we'll just do it anyway. Well, and we've got crud anyway. I've got something bad in my inventory there. So 60 wood, huh? 58. Well done. I don't like leaving trees half chopped because I want... Of course this one is like taking a zillion hits. I mean, why wouldn't it? Okay, that's fine. I need the wood. Let's be positive. Come on. I just didn't need quite that much wood. Okay. You now need a roof. So that is create one ceiling. Craft one. And we'll just leave her here for now. With the wooden ceiling, which I really wanted more than the... See, come on, just go right on there. Come on, right on. Boop. Alright. Hi. Ooh, another level, huh? Look at those eyes. I don't even know what she's useful for, because she's just going to be breeding stock. Alright. Let's get this out of the way before I do something stupid. Okay. She basically should be good for ad infinitum at this point. We got what we wanted. What I wanted. Whatever. What everybody wanted. A black sheep. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I wanted to look at a moth, not at a palm tree. Level 6. How about you? Why am I messing with this? Well, you're supposed to be getting RGs. But moths are fun. Level 24. Seriously, we've gotten the super moths. The rest of these moths have been pretty bad. Okay, that was something that I wanted to take the time to do because sheep are pretty rare, and we now have the infrastructure to get more of them. So that should be good for a while now. I will probably make more veggie cake. Hey, sometimes these have good insulative but low weight clothes. That was at 10, so I just had to grab, and then we'll just take a look. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, that's useful. I wish I had more of those. And then just standard stuff, which frankly, I don't have the space for. I mean, I can craft them all right now. I don't need a thatched door. I already have that. Honestly, these are useless. Had I had those, because that was a whole thatch setup. So basically what those things are is they're basically a one-by-one kit. That exact thing that I just set up for the sheep, I got in wood from a green drop, and then from those multicolor drops you can get one that is just thatch. But if I'd had that thatch, like if I'd run into that particular spot, we're gonna land right now, at least in a controlled manner, because I'm almost out of energy. There we go. Perfect timing. If I'd gotten the thatch one only, I probably would have just used that there. I would have been a little more concerned. As I said, it's all about accidental damage. It's the same thing as our place over there where we've got our water. It's accidental damage. It's the thing that we have to worry about. And I have gotten things destroyed from accidental damage, which was very frustrating because you can't control it. But you know, it happens. It's fine. So you just have to be aware of it. The way you prevent it is you can build without foundations by using fence foundations, and I'll just pop that thing over there, fence foundations around it, probably just in wood because I don't need to worry about it overheating there. Alright, actually there's no reason even to come in here, other than of course get Dim a little bit away. Hey look, he's been working. Alright, that was good. We got a thing done I really wanted to do. So we have a sheep. We will need to get a male sheep. Once we do that, we will basically set up a breeding area outside. This is the house so far. It's been in the background so much, I'll just show it. It is going to have sloping outsides here, every place we can put it. And then on the inside we'll have space, but it's not going to have all this much space because we're actually going to fill out the first level so that this second floor has a reasonable amount of space to work in. And we will stick some things under here. I'm not exactly sure what's going to go under there. I may even put a pack of Lystrosaurus under here so you can just park the dinos along the outside and then they'll get the buff. But I mean, then you got to pet all those Lystrosaurus, and well, that's fine and all. That takes time. We'll see. It's probably just going to be machines that are 1 story high, and I think bridges are, but we'll find that out. In any case, that's where we're at. At this point, I don't have any big projects. That veggie cake and getting the sheep was the big one. I'm probably going to finish this out, and if I get an RG before finishing this out, because I'm finding this to be too much of a pain without one, I'll be back with a video. This is going to be ridiculously long. I apologize in advance. Oh well. Talk to you soon. Bye.